Don't buy a Volvo SUV until you see this head-to-head comparison of the 2026 XC40, XC60, and XC90. One wrong choice could cost you thousands in the long run. Alright, so you're looking at Volvo's lineup of SUVs for 2026, and these three are the big players: the compact XC40, the midsize XC60, and the full-size XC90. I'm going to break them down side by side, category by category. We'll cover pricing, engines and performance, fuel economy, exterior design, interior comfort and space, technology and infotainment, safety features, cargo and practicality, and driving experience. By the end, you'll know exactly which one fits your needs, whether you're hauling a family, commuting solo, or just want something efficient and safe. Let's jump right in. First up, pricing. The 2026 Volvo XC40 starts at $41,195 for the base core trim with front-wheel drive. That includes the destination fee of $1,295. If you go for all-wheel drive in the B5 version, it bumps up a bit, and the top Ultra Black Edition trim hits $53,195. That's for the loaded version with extras like premium audio and advanced wheels. Now the XC60 starts higher at $50,995 for the core trim, all with all-wheel drive standard. The Plus trim is around $54,995, and the Ultra goes up to about $62,095. For the XC90, you're looking at a starting price of $62,345 for the core B5 all-wheel drive model that seats 7. The Plus is $66,345, and the Ultra tops out at $75,145 before options. If you want the more powerful B6 engine, add about $3,000 to those prices. Plug-in hybrid versions for the XC60 and XC90 add even more. The XC60 T8 starts around $62,455, and the XC90 T8 at $77,495. So the XC40 is the cheapest entry point, perfect if your budget is under 50 grand, while the XC60 splits the difference for mid-size value, and the XC90 is for those who need the extra space and don't mind paying premium. Keep in mind, these are MSRP. Dealers might negotiate, and incentives could drop them a few thousand, depending on where you live. Taxes and fees are extra, so factor those in. The XC40 gives you the most bang for your buck if you're not needing tons of room, but the XC90's higher price reflects its bigger size and more features standard. Next, engines and performance. All use turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engines with mild hybrid tech, which means a 48-volt system that helps with acceleration and efficiency without needing a plug. For the XC40, you have two options: the B4 front-wheel drive with 194 horsepower and 221 pound-feet, or the B5 all-wheel drive with 247 horsepower and 258 pounds of torque. The B4 hits 0 to 60 in 8.1 seconds, while the B5 does it in 6.1 seconds. Both pair with an 8-speed automatic transmission that's smooth and quick shifting. The mild hybrid adds a little electric boost for better response off the line, and it recaptures energy when you brake to feed back into the system. Moving to the XC60, it's only available with the B5 all-wheel drive setup, pumping out 247 horsepower and 266 pound-feet of torque. That gives you to 60 miles per hour in 6.5 seconds, which feels peppy for daily driving. The extra torque over the XC40's B5 makes it feel stronger in highway passing. Then there's the XC90, which offers the B5 with 247 horsepower and 266 pounds of torque for 7.3 seconds to 60 miles per hour, or the upgraded B6 with 395 horsepower and 310 pounds of torque for a quicker 6.4 seconds. The B6 has a supercharger added to the turbo for more power across the rev range. All models top out around 112 miles per hour electronically limited for safety. If you go for the plug-in hybrids, the XC60 T8 combines the gas engine with an electric motor for 455 horsepower total and 523 pounds of torque, dropping 0 to 60 to about 4.5 seconds. The XC90 matches that power. But for the standard mild hybrids, the XC40 feels the lightest and agile, the XC60 strikes a balance, and the XC90 is the heaviest, but still handles well for its size. Performance-wise, none are sports cars, but they're all responsive enough for merging onto freeways or overtaking slower traffic. The all-wheel drive grips well in rain or light snow, distributing power to the wheels that need it most. If you tow, all can handle up to 3,500 pounds for the XC40 and 60, but the XC90 steps up to 5,000 pounds, making it better for trailers or boats. On fuel economy, these mild hybrids shine compared to older gas SUVs. The XC40 B4 front-wheel drive gets 25 mpg city, 32 highway, and 27 combined. That's EPA estimates, so in real world, you might see 25 to 28 mpg mixed driving if you drive easy. The system shuts off the engine at stops to save gas, and the hybrid assist means less strain on the motor. The XC60 B5 all-wheel drive matches the XC40 B5 at 23 city, 30 highway, 26 combined. It's impressive for a midsize SUV weighing over 4,000 pounds. For the XC90, the B5 gets the same 23 city, 30 highway, 26 combined, but the more powerful B6 dips to 20 city, 26 highway, 23 combined because of the extra power. Plug-in hybrids blow that away. The XC60 T8 gets 63 mpge combined when using gas and electric, and 32 miles of pure electric range. The XC90 T8 is similar at 58 mpge and 32 electric miles. But if you're not plugging in often, you'll fall back to around 27 mpg gas only. All take premium unleaded, and tanks are 14.2 gallons for XC40, 18.8 for XC60 and XC90. In comparison, the XC40 is the most efficient overall due to its smaller size, saving you maybe $200 a year on gas over the XC90 if you drive 12,000 miles. But all are better than non-hybrid rivals like a BMW X3 or Audi Q5, which might get 2 to 3 mpg less. Now, exterior design. Volvo keeps it clean and Scandinavian across the board with that signature Thor's Hammer LED headlights and vertical taillights. The 2026 XC40 is the smallest at 174.8 inches long, 73.7 inches wide, and 65 inches tall, with a 106.4-inch wheelbase. It looks compact and city-friendly with a boxy shape for good visibility. Standard wheels are 18-inch alloys up to 20-inch on higher trims. Colors include crystal white, onyx black, and new options like vapor gray. The grille is body-colored on base models, blacked out on Black Edition. Roof rails are standard for tying down gear. The XC60 steps up to 185.4 inches long, 78.7 inches wide, 65.4 inches tall, and 112.8-inch wheelbase, giving it a more stretched athletic stance. It has a bolder grille with chrome slats and options for 21-inch wheels. The dark theme package adds high-gloss black accents for a sportier look. Ground clearance is 8.5 inches, same as XC40, good for light off-road. The XC90 is the biggest at 195 inches long, 79.1 inches wide, 69.9 inches tall, and 117.5-inch wheelbase. It has a more imposing front with a larger grille and optional adaptive LED lights that bend with steering. Wheels start at 19-inch up to 22-inch. It sits higher with 8.8-inch clearance on some models. All have power liftgates, but the XC90's is hands-free. Differences: XC40 is cute and urban, XC60 elegant and balanced, XC90 commanding and family-oriented. No major exterior changes for 2026, but refined details like new wheel designs. Interior comfort and space is where they really differ. The XC40 seats 5 with front legroom of 40.9 inches and rear 36.1 inches. Headroom is 39 inches front and rear. It's cozy for 4 adults, but the rear is tighter for 3. Seats are leather or wool blend, heated front standard, ventilated on top trims. The dashboard is minimalist with a 9-inch touchscreen and 12-inch digital gauges. Materials feel premium like soft-touch plastics and aluminum trim. Panoramic sunroof is optional. The XC60 steps up to 41.5 inches front legroom, 38 inches rear. Shoulder room is wider at 58.2 inches front, 56.3 rear. It feels airier with optional massaging front seats and 4-zone climate control. Interior colors like blonde leather brighten it up. The XC90 goes big with 6 or 7 seats. Second row has 37 inches legroom, third row about 31.9 inches. Okay for kids, tight for adults. Front is 40.9 inches legroom. It has captain's chairs option for 6 seats, making it easier to access the back. Leather is standard with wood or metal inlays. All have quiet cabins thanks to laminated glass, but the XC90 adds active noise cancellation on higher trims. Comfort-wise, XC40 is for small families or singles, XC60 for couples with occasional passengers, XC90 for big groups. Describe sitting in the XC40, the seats hug you nicely, controls are within reach, but rear passengers might bump knees on long trips. In the XC60, you stretch out more, and the optional air suspension smooths bumps. XC90 feels like a lounge with fold-flat seats for naps.
Technology and infotainment. All run Google built-in for 2026 with a center touchscreen, 9-inch on XC40, 11.2-inch on XC60 and XC90. You get Google Maps for navigation, Google Assistant for voice commands, and Google Play for apps. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. Audio starts with a 250-watt system on XC40 up to Harman Kardon's 600-watt. XC60 and XC90 offer Bowers & Wilkins 1400-watt on Ultra trims. Charging ports, multiple USB-C, wireless phone charger optional. XC90 adds a rear entertainment system option with screens. All have over-the-air updates to keep software fresh. The interface is intuitive. Swipe for menus, say "Hey Google" to adjust temp or find gas stations. Differences: XC40 has the smallest screen but still sharp. XC60 adds heads-up display on Plus. XC90 has the most ports and family-focused tech like rear climate controls. Safety features. Volvo is top-notch for safety, and the 2026 models show why. All three come with automatic emergency braking that stops for cars, pedestrians, or cyclists if you miss them. Blind spot monitoring alerts you to vehicles next to you. Lane keeping assist keeps you centered in your lane with gentle steering tweaks, and adaptive cruise control maintains speed and distance from the car ahead. Pilot assist is standard on all, blending those features with cameras and radar to handle steering, braking, and accelerating in traffic jams or on open roads. It's like a helpful co-pilot for less stress. The XC40 includes rear cross traffic alert that warns and brakes for oncoming cars when reversing. The XC60 gets a 360-degree surround view camera on Plus and Ultra trims for easier parking. The XC90 adds that camera plus run-off-road mitigation to steer you back if you drift off the edge, and better cyclist detection. They've all got top marks: IIHS Cop Safety Pick Plus and NHTSA 5 stars from rigorous crash tests. The chassis uses boron steel for a strong safety cage that crumbles in crashes to protect occupants. Plug-in hybrids have extra battery protection against impacts. Differences aren't massive since safety is core to Volvo, but the XC90's larger size offers more passive protection in collisions due to its weight and extra airbags like driver knee ones. These can really save you in everyday scenarios, from avoiding rear enders to handling slippery conditions. Cargo and practicality. These SUVs are built for real-world hauling, whether it's daily errands or vacations. The XC40 offers 20.1 cubic feet behind the rear seats, room for several bags or sports equipment, and expands to 57.5 cubic feet with seats folded flat for a level load floor, ideal for bulky items like flat-pack furniture. It has underfloor storage for small stuff and a power tailgate. The XC60 starts with 21.6 cubic feet, good for strollers or groceries, and maxes at 63.3 cubic feet folded with a wider opening for easier loading of wide loads like skis. Seats split 60-40, and there's underfloor space too. The XC90 shines for big needs: 10.6 cubic feet with third row up for quick trips, 34.6 behind the second row for family outings, and 87.7 max when all folded, perfect for luggage, camping gear, or home projects. Underfloor storage and optional tow hitches add versatility. Higher trims on all have hands-free liftgates. The XC40 shape maximizes space efficiently, XC60 fits awkward items well, and XC90 adapts best for mixing passengers and cargo. Driving experience. Each handles differently to match its size. The XC40 feels quick and easy in urban areas, with light steering for parking and nimble moves through traffic, plus a suspension that smooths city bumps. The XC60 is well-rounded for highways, stable at speed with precise steering, and optional air suspension for a cushy ride over rough patches. The XC90 prioritizes comfort and steadiness, feeling secure in turns despite its weight, and excels on long drives with that air setup turning it into a smooth cruiser. All absorb bumps nicely, and the hybrid powertrains deliver seamless acceleration. All-wheel drive grips in wet or light snow with modes like Eco or Dynamic to tweak the feel. In summary, if you're after something affordable and fuel-efficient for everyday use, go with the XC40. It's compact but capable. The XC60 is the versatile middle child, good for a bit of everything without breaking the bank. And if you need max space and power for a growing family or adventures, the XC90 is your pick. Subscribe for more comparisons.